Welcome to Let's Talk Red Hill, your source for the latest updates and insights on the Navy's progress at the Red Hill Bulk Fuel Storage Facility. This podcast is dedicated to keeping you informed, addressing your concerns, and sharing progress straight from the experts leading the way.
Hi, I'm Rear Admiral Mark Williams, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Red Hill. Today we're diving into a key part of our decommissioning operations called pigging. It's a process that might sound a little bit unusual at first, but it plays a critical role in cleaning the pipelines before we can safely move on to the next step in the decommissioning of the Red Hill Bulk Fuel Storage Facility. Joining me today is Stephen Chow, one of our task force facilities engineers, who's been overseeing the technical aspects of this operation. Stephen, thank you for coming back.
Thank you, Admiral. It's great to be here and help shed some light on what pigging is and why it's important to our mission.
So, all right, let's start at the beginning. Pigging is going to sound very strange to a lot of people. What exactly is it?
So for industries using pipelines, a pig is a device that's used for various purposes. It's inserted into the pipe and travels from one point to another. The term has been affectionately coined due to the squealing noises it makes as the device passes through the pipeline. There are many different types of pigs, including advanced pipeline inspection gauges, or PIGs, which can take detailed measurements as it moves through the pipe. For our purposes, we will only be using a flexible foam plug to basically clean the pipeline before they're cut and removed.
So to your point, these pigs are going to help clean the pipelines before we actually remove them.
That's correct. Think of it like wiping a tabletop, but in 3 dimensions. Our pig will wipe all the surface of the pipeline interior in one pass, pushing residual fuel from one end through the length until it comes out on the other end.
And we've completed the bulk fuel defueling. What's left in the pipelines?
Great question. The bulk defueling of the pipelines was achieved via mostly gravity flow. There may still be pockets of residual fuel trapped where physical barriers created traps or surface tension prevented complete draining of the pipeline.
And why is this important for us to remove this residual fuel from the pipelines?
Safety and environmental protection are our top priorities, so we want to make sure that no fuel vapors can endanger our cutting crews. We also don't want to have any residual fuel spill from the pipe sections while it's being handled during lifting or transport. Pigging the pipeline will dramatically reduce these risks.
So let's spend a little time. Can you walk us through the specifics on how this pigging operation would be conducted?
Sure. First, we identify and isolate the section of pipeline we want to pig. We carefully remove the pipe spools and or valves, creating a launching and receiving location. We set up robust spill containment at both the launching and receiving ends. The pig is then launched, where it will be pulled by cable or pushed by compressed air. As it slowly moves through the pipe section, fuel will be pushed ahead of the pig and collected at the receiving location. The process is repeated for each section with a new pig until the pig comes out squeaky or squealy clean. The residual fuel will then be stored, handled, and disposed of off-island, similar to the sludge in the tank bottoms.
And how many pipelines are we talking about?
The Red Hill facility has 3 main product pipelines, traveling the 3 miles from Red Hill down to Joint Base Pearl Harbor. This pig here is actually our smallest of the 3 pipelines, and the larger one is actually twice as wide. So you can see this gives you a scale of what the work is that we have coming up for us.
And how does pigging help us meet our responsibilities to protect the environment?
Well, we expect that this pigging operation will capture the largest portion of remaining residual fuel, bringing us that much closer to ensuring that 100% of the fuel has been removed from the facility. Pigging will greatly reduce the risk of any spills during the next steps of the pipeline removal process. We're also doing this with close collaboration with the EP and DOH because transparency and safety are central to everything we do.
So if there's one thing, one, thank you for breaking this down. If there's one thing that you want our listeners and the viewers to take away from this episode, what would it be?
I would say that pigging may seem like a simple process compared to the other more technical and complex operations we're doing to clean the tanks and remove the pipelines, but it's actually a big milestone for our mission and very important for the protection of public health and the environment.
Well said, well said. Hey, for our viewers, if you'd like to learn more about pigging, see videos and photos from our site, or read the latest updates about our operations, please visit our website at www.navyclosuretaskforce.navy.mil. Thanks again to Stephen Chow, and thanks to our community for your continued interest and support. Until next time, I'm Rear Admiral Mark Williams, and thank you for tuning in.
Mahalo for listening to Let's Talk Red Hill. Stay tuned for our next episode, and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date. Be sure to download the mobile app by searching NCTF Red Hill in the Apple Store or Google Play.